A week ago, we did an article about a new Massachusetts law aiming to punish landlords when their tenants call the police for whatever reasons. Sometimes the tenants call the police for internal disputes there. And so Massachusetts is aiming to punish the landlords for this behavior going forward. And I'll show you a little bit of the video that we took a look at the other day. So we'll play a couple snippets of the video here. Take a listen.
Bills coming through the State House now, which would punish Massachusetts landlords for crimes their tenants commit. When tenants commit crimes at the property, the landlord is inherently punished indirectly, right? Loss of value, typically loss of rent, because when you're committing crimes at the property, you're probably not paying. Good tenants that live there will leave if the tenants in 2B are just causing a ruckus, right? So the two bills that they brought in are one, HB 1901, fining landlords for tenant drug use. So if a tenant is using drugs on the property or selling drugs on the property, you're going to fine the landlord. Okay, but how can the landlord get rid of that tenant? It's impossible. You make it so we can't get rid of the tenant because we don't want that there. And now you want to, on top of everything else, you want to fine us for it, right? And the second one is landlord liability for police responses. So every time the police go to the property, make the landlord pay. But it comes back to that again, right? Like, how can the landlord solve the problem? I'm going to tell you from personal experience.
After watching this video, let me look at some of my tenants and some of the responses that I've had over the years. Take a look at this my email inbox. So in considering, say, Massachusetts new law here, I just did like a quick search in my email inbox. Here's one message that I received over the years. Take a look. He went off again this morning. I went to the bathroom. He kept mumbling about something, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't care. He keeps mumbling, and then there's this. Okay, I'll call the police next time. I'm gone right now, and blah, blah, blah. So this is one instance of someone maybe calling the police. I have another example here. Airbnb guest fighting. You can see here, when you're going to give me my money, what are you talking about? You need to address this guy. If he raises his hand, I'll call the police, as you can see here, and get him arrested. And again, who would be responsible for these things? Would it be me, the landlord, or the tenants? And for those of you that have been watching the channel for a while, you probably remember this here, where the police will call into the home here. You see the police. There are numerous police here. You can take a look. And you see all the police here. And this is in one property as the tenants are arguing over who knows what. And again, Massachusetts wants to pass a law to punish the landlords for this. But what about the tenants?